Hey guys, how you doing? This is entrepreneur and real estate investor Curtis Armande, founder and owner of CRM Rental Properties, and a writer and author of the book, The Game, How to Become a Successful Real Estate Investor. Listen, there are so many people out there trying to get individuals to learn how to build wealth through real estate. A lot of guys, a lot of women out there are offering courses. And they often sell you the pie in the sky dreams of, hey, I'm going to make millions and quit my job and do real estate investing. And I'm not here to say that that's not possible, but I am here to say that there's another side of the equation, a very realistic side. Most often, this side is what keeps you guys from doing the real estate investing. And so if you ever decide to take some coaching from me, whether you sign up for the course or some one-on-one mentoring, I'm always going to give you the real. So I decided to do a series of videos just to kind of give you some inside look as to what real estate investing can potentially be in the different nuances. So here's a deal I'm working on right now. I saw a piece of property that I'm interested in, and I made an offer. The property was listed on the market for $99,000. I countered at $67,500. And I came up with that number. We're doing my due diligence on what I thought the property was actually worth and kind of figured in what my margin of profit would be, etc. The seller then in turn countered at $90,000. And then I countered that offer at like 77 and some change. I kind of met him in the middle. So waiting on that reply from the seller to try to see, where we are right now. And working with my real estate agent at the time. And we didn't hear anything. This is a market I'm not really familiar with, so I'm relying very heavily on the real estate agent's experience to give me the ins and outs about the different nuances about the market. Every market does business a little bit differently. So the agent's response was that, well, no response from the seller in this market means no deal. They've accepted the offer from another party. So no harm, no foul. So one of the things that I do, and I coach my mentees to do, is that if I make an offer on a piece of property and that offer isn't accepted, I tend to follow that property. I want to track it. I want to see if, for one, I want to see what was the winning offer and what was the winning bid for that particular property. That helps me, give me some insight as to how I should make offers and if I need to tweak something. And then in some cases, I want to see if the property is still available. And in this scenario, that property was still available a couple of weeks later. So I went back to my realtor and I said, hey, the property is still available. What do you think about that? And the realtor's response was, well, it could be a situation where the other offer has not turned in their earnest money and that the seller and their listing agent have not simply updated the listing yet. Okay, no harm, no foul. Well, I still have my systems in place, so I tracked the property for another week or two, and guess what? It was still in the market. So my real estate agent never said anything, and that's also a good tip about real estate agents. If you got a real good real estate agent that you're working with on the investment side, they would do their due diligence on properties that you guys made bids to just like you did. They should be tracking stuff or properties or projects just like you are to see if it comes back on the market or it's still available. So after a couple of weeks of kind of watching this thing, I just decided to take it upon myself to call the listing agent myself and make some inquiries. So after a week, I called the listing agent for 1 week straight. And after a week, the listing agent finally called me back and told me that the property was still available. Great news, great news. But the listing agent also told me that, ironically, the day before, that my realtor had called that listing agent and made an inquiry about the property. So I'm feeling warm and fuzzy because I'm thinking, my realtor's acting on my best interest and on my behalf. Well, in my excitement to know that the property was still available, I went to I sent it via text message. We do business via text message. I sent the text to my realtor and told my realtor that I wanted to make an offer. Here's my new offer. And see if you can coordinate, give me access to the property so I can continue to walk the property and get numbers for the rehab. To my surprise, my realtor responded that they were meeting, I wanted to see my availability for that evening because they were meeting another one of the realtor's clients at that same property, and I just about lost it. So what the realtor just told me was that that realtor was showing another one of their clients the same property that I was interested in. This is called a contemporaneous offer in real estate. And so agents, they have the ability to do this. It's legally okay. But I question the business ethics. And at the moment that this realtor was going to show the other client the same property that I was interested in, that realtor had an obligation to let me know so I can decide whether or not I wanted to seek new representation. And had that been told to me, I definitely would have sought new representation for a new realtor, because I want a realtor, or at least I want to feel like my realtor is working on my behalf. And so it was not, it wasn't a pleasant conversation that I had with the realtor once that information became privy to me. We worked it out with some concessions, and some of that concessions were reduced commissions for that realtor to stay on this project. And we go on from here. Now, again, now that I know that, that's that realtor's kind of mode of operation, we may not, I have to think hard if the relationship will continue past this transaction, but these are the different nuances when it comes to real estate investing. So if you want to learn more about real estate investing, be sure to reach out to me. DM me for information about upcoming classes or mentorship opportunities. And then also grab that book, The Game, upside down, The Game, How to Become a Successful Real Estate Investor at www.curtisrmonday.com. Thank you.